Thanks for being with me.
Pleasure to be with you, Jose.
Congressman, I want your reaction to what we witnessed as a country here overnight in Ferguson.
Yeah, my wife and I were watching it on TV, as most of America, and we were very saddened by the fact of the decision of the grand jury in Ferguson. We had hoped there would be a trial and a full and complete airing of all of the issues surrounding the death of the young Brown. That didn't happen. So, you know, we were saddened for the family, the parents. We're parents too. We had hope. We're also saddened about the violence. Violence has no place in remembering this young man and his life. And we hope people will heed the parents. Yes, you need to raise your voice when you see injustice, but you need to do it in a peaceful, nonviolent manner, and in a manner that garners public support. Looting and burning down businesses only hurts the community, doesn't help the community, and doesn't help this cause. Look, let's hope. One of the positive things, Jose, is watching all the solidarity that came from Latino civil rights organizations across the country, Asian, African, from all across the country, the kind of solidarity that we saw. I'm very, very happy that I saw that kind of solidarity last night. And you know, lastly, I just want to say, the police in Chicago, the police that I work with, are great men and women. They put their lives on the line every day. And I'm sure that that happens in city. But unfortunately, there are some police officers you don't want your young teenagers to come in contact with. And we need to fix that problem.
Congressman, and speaking of the family of Michael Brown, we're going to expect to be hearing from them in just under 2 hours. And, of course, you'll be able to see that live right here on MSNBC. But I want to switch now topics to immigration. President Obama will be in your town today, in his town, promoting his executive act on immigration. There you go. It's his second trip outside D.C. since announcing those actions last week. Now, the Chicago area, as you know, is the 5th largest Latino population in the country. What is the goal for the president today?
I think the goal for the president is to continue to explain why it is this is important for America. You know, there was a poll just came out, I think it's Latino Decisions.
Yeah, yesterday. We had it right here, exclusive on the show.
Well, good. That's where I found out about it. So, listen, Jose, 89%, right, of Latinos in that poll said, we support the president's action. And what was incredible was 76% of Latino Republicans said they support. These are folks who didn't even vote for the President of the United States. What a great unity. I am so happy because, you know, let's face it, the immense majority of people that were polled are American citizens. And so it's great to see that these voters and that this population people are behind. And so what he's got to do today, he's got it. But you know what? It's going to be great because we're going to the Copernicus Center. Right? Copernicus Center isn't in the Latino community. It isn't in the very Chicago has such a diversity. We have Poles and Filipinos. We have Koreans. We have Chinese. We have a lot of Polish people. And, you know, Copernicus Center is like the Polish cultural center of the city of Chicago. And that's where the president decided to go. So we're going to broaden the face of our community. As many people who have called me, they said, you know, Luis, tell the president thank you. Because he didn't, you know, I'm tired of the demonization and the criminalization. And today, we're going to get to talk about that story I always want to talk about, that we talk about too little. And that's the diversity of the people affected by this executive decision of the president. There are going to be hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that aren't Latino that are going to benefit too. Irish. Oh, it's going to be a wonderful. So today you get to see how wonderfully diverse our immigrant community, how American it is.
And Congressman, very important, and that you, I'm sure, have been receiving as many questions from people as I have on questions and when, how. And then there are people in the Latino community and other communities that are starting to steal from our community, saying, you know, I'm a lawyer or I'm an expert. I can, for some money, get this paperwork done for you when there is nothing to do right now.
Absolutely. So I want to share with you. So Jay Johnson, Secretary of Homeland Security, came around the Hill and briefed people. And during those briefings, I learned from him, he said, Luis, it's 180 days Now, I'm not quite sure, Jose, if it was 180 days from when he signed the executive orders,
right,
or if it's 180 days from January 1st. Regardless, it's 5 to 6 months before the first application is available to you. So how can a lawyer or anybody help you if it's 5 or 6 months in the horizon before the document, what you have to fill out, what the rules and regulations. But here's what we can do and what we are doing. So, you know, I went around the country demanding that the president take executive action. You know what? Now it's my responsibility, now that he has done the executive action, to sign up as many people as possible. And so I'm going to go around the country signing up people. So we're going to pre-register you. We're going to know if you register. We're going to tell you what documents you need. And then we're going to say, shh, one moment. We'll come back to you, and we'll tell you when the application process starts. Don't be victimized a second time.
Right. Yes or no cuesta. That doesn't cost any money. And that's important to tell everyone.
We're going to register you. People are getting ready. Wait. Be patient.
Congressman.
Don't let a scam artist victimize you again.
Congressman Gutierrez, pleasure to see you. Always. Thanks for being with me.
Thanks. Good to see you. All right.